Tensions are on the rise in the latest episodes of Crushology 101. Although many thought Ban Hee-jin and Hwang Jae-yeol would soon enter their dating era, things took a more complicated turn for our leads. Even though these problems come out of misunderstandings and miscommunication, they are still on their way to know each other and learn what their hearts really want. Here are the main situations they had to face last week. Warning: spoilers from episodes 7 to 8 ahead. Right when Hwang Jae-yeol thought he would start a beautiful romance with Ban Hee-jin, his past returns to ruin everything. His ex-girlfriend, Han Yo-reum, not only appears out of nowhere to torment him, but also to complicate the already fragile relationship between him and Ban Hee-jin, nicknamed Bunny. Admittedly, Jae-yeol isn't able to handle the situation very well, but it's hard to blame him completely, as he still has some unresolved feelings for his ex, who broke up with him so unexpectedly. It is difficult for him to completely turn his back on her despite her shady schemes that are irritating to watch. Nonetheless, Han Yo-reum's persistence to get back with Jae-yeol ends up blowing up in her face, putting her in the middle of a fraud scandal, and after following him non-stop, showing how selfish and self-centered she is, the show reveals that her mother's horrible personality was the reason why she decided to end things with him. Despite her unfortunate situation, she remains petty and annoying until the very end. Luckily, Jae-yeol figures out his own feelings of guilt and remorse for his past love, and is ready to move on to where his heart is guiding him, hoping it is not too late. As if the situation with Jae-yeol wasn't confusing enough for Ban Hee-jin, she also receives a mysterious love confession in the middle of the main event of their school festival that leaves her taken aback. To this point, we still don't know who really wrote the confession, but it is Cha Ji-won who steps up and makes his intentions to pursue her public. By now, if you aren't completely smitten and weak for the second male lead, you probably aren't watching properly, because Cha Ji-won is leaving behind his always collected and cautious personality to show his real interest in Ban Hee-jin. He does everything for her, and is always ready to be there for her, not only as a friend. From confronting Jae-yeol for his actions to getting hurt while saving her from a bunch of falling boxes, or simply taking her to eat something nice to cheer her up, he is the perfect example of a knight in shining armor. Sadly, Bunny's heart is already somewhere else, and no matter how amazing Ji-won is, he has little to no chance of winning this love battle. After all, it is every second male lead's destiny to suffer a bit for the sake of the plot. These last couple of episodes walked us through the constant struggle of both leads. Even when they are able to work out their misunderstanding after Jae-yeol suddenly kisses Bunny, their constant omissions and insecurities prevent them from coming to a common ground. When Jae-yeol is ready to take a step closer toward Bunny, she has already taken 2 steps further from him. And right when Bunny wants to trust him again, Jae-yeol pushes her away due to jealousy, making these couple of episodes frustrating to watch. But this is what the show is about. Both of them are new to issues of the heart, and it is easy to see that these kinds of troubles will arise. However, they are still strong-minded characters who are brave enough to fight for what they want. They might have doubts or uncertainty, but we have finally reached the moment where they both acknowledge their feelings for each other and seal their love with a true kiss. However, we are far from over, and there's still more to expect from the upcoming episodes of Crushology 101.